Is the Fazer sininen the best chocolate bar this planet has to offer? We're going to be testing that in this video. We've got a bunch of different milk chocolate bars here out in front of us. Some from the United States, some from some other European countries. And we're going to taste them one by one and give our honest, unbiased opinion on whether it beats the Fazer.
So let's go ahead and start off our tasting with the Fazer sininen.
All right. Also, by the way, just like listen. Like that's like the equivalent, you know, like the bread crunch in Ratatouille? If you have a good bread, it has a crunch. Oh, listen to the crunch. Yeah, I mean, the presentation. I mean, it's just so beautiful wrapped. It's like made with love. It's wrapped with care.
Thank you.
There you go. Cheers. Bink. What are your thoughts?
It's very smooth. You definitely want to eat another piece afterwards.
Yeah, has that keep coming back factor.
Yes.
I would agree. I do like it, but I hesitate to say that it's perfect or it's like the best. Again, that's why, you know, we got to compare it to some things. Then we can really know, oh wow, this is the best of the best. Good start though. It's great.
Yes. Next, we're going to try the Hershey bar.
So when I went to buy this, they only had extra larges. And I think that's, you know, just kind of a testament to the American mentality. Decent aroma, surprisingly enough.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, this thing has the reputation of being a very waxy chocolate bar. Decent impression so far. Okay.
It's also broken up into these little bars.
Yeah, they're kind of longer. They're like ingots.
I guess so. Yeah.
Hershey chocolate ingot. See how it tastes. Cheers. It's much more in your face about the fact that it's sweet.
Yeah. I was going to say the same thing. Like, it's sweeter. Like, if you have another one, you might be a little sick to your stomach. At least that's how I feel.
And it kind of coats your teeth a little bit. It kind of reminds me of McDonald's. Like, it's reliably mid. Like, it's consistently, like, okay. But it does kind of feel bad. Like, with the Fazer bar, you don't feel bad about eating it. It feels kind of indulgent. But with this one, it's almost as if the sweetness is a little tart in a weird way.
Yeah.
Like when it hits the back of your throat.
Yes.
It's almost like jarring when like the sweetness hits the back of your throat.
And this is definitely not as smooth as the Fazer. I was kind of expecting it to be more waxy than it was.
The main thing that stuck out was just how directly sweet it was. It's a bit more, hello, I am sweet. I think C tier. I think C tier is where it belongs.
C tier?
Because it's not...
I can agree. It's not bad.
It's like a kid's candy bar, you know? Like, it's something that a kid would get on Halloween, for example, and they'd be happy about it. They wouldn't look too deep into it. Why not do a heavy hitter? Why not do the Milka bar?
Milka.
Yeah, this is a strong contender here. I think this is going to be a heavy hitter.
It has this cute little tab that's like, open here.
The Milka does get points for, I think, being the easiest to open. Very user-friendly experience.
That's true. Presentation. Ooh, I can already smell it from here. Like, I don't even have to...
Yeah, I think it is a bit more wholesome. I think it's more wholesome. There we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Milka. I feel like I need another small piece to try and figure out what's going on here.
I think it tastes a little bit caramely. I don't know. It's a little bit more rich, but not in like an overly sugary way.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah, it is very smooth. It's very creamy.
Decadent. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really
like
good.
that. Yeah, it's very appropriately named, like Milka. It's a very, you know, it's like a creamy chocolate bar. But like you were mentioning with the caramel, I kind of see it.
I can see what they're doing, what it's doing. I can see it, I feel it. It's cooking.
It has something else going on there, like a different flavor element compared to the other ones that we've tried. I feel like it's less of like a pure chocolate.
Yes. There's like notes of other things that are going on. I don't think it would go any lower than A tier.
Yeah, I think A is appropriate. I think that's a good chocolate bar.
That is a really good chocolate
I think,
bar.
yeah. And it kind of has its own characteristics, like its own personality, which I like.
Yeah. The next chocolate bar we're going to try is from Walmart, and it is the Great Value Milk Chocolate Bar.
It's concerning because it's labeled as cocoa solids. I'm pretty sure I made some cocoa solids not too many hours ago.
Got it!
I figured if there were ever to be a D tier candidate, this would be the one. You go ahead.
I have a feeling it's going to be kind of similar to the Hershey's, but...
Yeah, it immediately smells just like the Hershey's.
Really sweet.
Like the sweetness, it's like a sharp sweetness and a cute sweetness.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I think just the way that it dissipates and you absorb all the sweetness of it. I think it's my least favorite sweetness out of all of them. And you can see the clear distinction thus far between the American manufactured chocolate bars versus the European ones. And dude, I swear it's the way that it touches like the back of my throat when I swallow. It's almost like spicy. If spicy could be sweet.
Yes, I relate. It's like too strong.
Yeah, it's not spicy, but it sticks to your throat.
Smoothly.
Almost like in an acidic way. Which is weird. Like the European bars don't have that. Yeah, I feel like it deserves D tier. It deserves D tier. Because I think Hershey's pleasantly surprised me in a way. But I think this one doesn't have like any redeeming qualities to kind of bump it up to C tier for me. I'm not sure if this is a generic brand or an off-brand. You know, for all I know, this could be actually fairly reputable. But this is from the company Choceur. Something like that. Österreich. Yeah, I think this is Austrian. So who knows? This could be pretty good. There you go. Missed the Milka bar.
Yeah, it looks like this chocolate is manufactured specifically for
We did buy this at Aldi. So this is Aldi chocolate.
In Germany. It's hard for me to know. Like, I feel like if I were to just place this right now, I would probably place it in like a B.
This one, in my experience, was the flakiest out of all of them. Having just tasted an American manufactured chocolate bar, the swallow was so much smoother. Like, it's a night and day difference. So I do appreciate how smooth it is to eat, and I feel like I could, again, just probably eat a whole chocolate bar and not complain too much, really. But like you said, I think it lacks personality. I think it does kind of go in that direction of generic. It's good. It's not bad, but it's not great. So I think, like you mentioned, I think that kind of puts it at the B tier. Okay, the next chocolate we're going to try is called Ghirardelli. And this is, I believe, manufactured in California. So we're back to the United States. This one does look a bit more promising, maybe a bit more premium. Cheers. Of all the American chocolates, this one tastes the smoothest. It goes down the cleanest.
It doesn't have like that burning, like too sweet.
It seemed to deviate a bit from what I would normally expect. I think that's how I would describe the off taste or the personalized taste or the branded taste would be leaning towards, I think raisin is like the flavor that comes to my mind. Yeah, that's
it just kind of deviated.
I mean,
from
it's not raisin
before.
flavored, but I'm trying to like give you a direction of like where it's headed. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. I felt like it kind of leaned a little bit in the direction of the Milka bar, but not quite as... It was not quite as like decadent with the caramel notes.
Like with the Milka bar, I kind of liked its take on the milk chocolate a little bit more than the Ghirardelli. Because I think they both kind of deviate a little bit from just the standard. But I would put Milka above Ghirardelli. That's kind of my justification for why I would say B tier.
Yeah.
All right, B tier it is.
The next one we're going to do is the Moser Roth. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
I want to say... If it's German pronunciation, I think it would be Moser Roth. Oh, wow.
Oh, interesting.
Well, that's fun.
Okay, I like that. The little presentation comes with like these little, it's like little bars that can slide out.
Yeah, I did not know that.
That's probably my favorite presentation so far.
Wow. Ooh.
Oh,
I like the color.
that.
Yeah, I like the color.
Wow.
This is...
Okay, I'm
This is a good impression.
so far. Okay, yeah.
Ooh. Kind of split smoothly.
Yeah,
All right.
really smooth.
It's like a first, it's like a first day. That's going well.
Yeah.
Wow. It's so smooth. It's so creamy.
It is. I think this is definitely the smoothest one that we've had.
Yeah, it has the least, it almost like bends when you break it. It doesn't like it's not rigid. It's like flexible and supple. Texture-wise, that's fun. Flavor's good.
It's not too sweet. But also, like, the chocolate is pretty mild, too, to me. But it's still chocolatey.
I would agree. I'm happy with this. I think it's deserving of S tier.
I kind of think it is, too.
Wow.
Like, I feel like a lot of thought was put into the experience of eating this chocolate.
It's a chocolate bar that cares about you.
Yeah.
Like, that's so brilliant. Like, it's so cute. And you can just take one of these, and that's probably good for a serving. Like, it would satiate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be S tier. Really that's got to be S tier.
S tier. I would say so.
It's stolen our heart. It has stolen our heart. Wow.
Wow.
Impressive. Oh, man. Oh, are we cheating on Finland right now? Kind of feels like it. Okay. The next one's pretty interesting. This is Cadbury. And from what I understand, this was originally from the UK, but it was bought out by the Hershey company. Important correction here, Cadbury is not owned by Hershey's. Hershey's rather has the right to the manufacture and sale of Cadbury products here in the United States. The bar that we're tasting in this video is from the United States. Note that this has a different formulation than the English version.
This one has a nice color to it. Ooh. Obviously, there's a clear snap.
Yeah, this is another one of those really rigid ones. I don't know about you, but I don't love it.
No.
I don't love it. I had to check the expiration date. This doesn't expire until like January 2026. It's best by January 2026. But I don't think that's a good sign when you taste something and it's like, did I get an expired, version? You know what I mean? Is that just me? Does it almost give like, I don't know.
I see what you mean. Yeah, there's a little bit of like sourness to it.
Yeah, like where's that coming from?
I'm tasting it now.
Maybe with the exception of like the Milka. I think the Milka had a little bit of it, but again, it was more towards like a caramel thing.
Caramel.
That was more of like a flavor thing, whereas this kind of feels like not productive.
It's not as, and it's definitely not as smooth as the other ones.
I think that's my bottom tier. I think that's my least favorite I've had this far.
So you think it's like, what, D or F?
Yeah, I'll probably just put it in like the lowest in D.
Okay.
I think F is really harsh.
Ooh. I've been looking forward to trying this one. This is the Lindt Swiss Premium Chocolate. We got this in Paris, France.
It's a pretty prestigious looking chocolate bar.
It is.
They say Swiss chocolate is world renowned. Kind of impeccable.
And it's wrapped similar to the Choceur bar as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it looks like it's set for the break during travel. It's got the Lindt imprint. Oh, that is a dense chocolate bar.
That is kind of thick, yeah.
Oh.
It's the snappiest.
Listen to this. Oh, gosh. Is it worth the trouble?
That is like, for me, leaning really far on the caramely side.
It feels like, like Milka, Ghirardelli, and Lindt kind of, I feel like belong in a tier of their own because everyone else is making milk chocolate and they're making caramel bars. Mm-hmm. And I guess this is a subjective thing. I kind of want my milk chocolate to lean into the cocoa, to lean into the chocolate taste. I think I prefer Milka over this bar. I think I like Milka more.
That makes sense. I think that the cocoa taste in the Milka is more prevalent. Like it has just enough.
In trying to be premium, it's almost like doing too much. Like honestly, I'm like compelled to put this in the B tier.
That's what I would say.
Yeah, it came out in it's fancy clothes and everything, but at the end of the day, the flavor is what matters, the tasting is what matters, and Lindt going in the B tier, a little bit surprising. Thought we'd get a bigger hitter out of that, but
I thought that one was gonna be a strong contender, but not quite.
Only have one left. Mr. B. This is kind of funny. You can actually find these Mr. B's Feastables bar just at our local Walmart here in the middle of nowhere, USA. According to Mr. Beast and a video that he did, he had this chocolate bar compared to like a Lindt chocolate bar and I think like another one. And according to the video, this one was the best. Although a lot of people say that video was, maybe not genuine, but that's what we're here for. Set the record straight. Mm-hmm. How good is the Mr. Beast Feastables bar? And could it hold a candle to the Fazer bar?
I highly doubt it, but we're gonna take a look.
Wow.
Oh, interesting.
What the heck?
Oh, hell no, man.
Not a super professional look to me. Like we don't have consistency in our squares. I think this is the first chocolate bar that's have different size squares. But maybe they're onto something. Very crunchy at the break. Cheers.
Cheers.
Not as offensive as Hershey's in terms of sweetness and in terms of American sugar throat burn. At the same time, nothing remarkable about it.
Yeah. And I still feel like that there could still be more cocoa flavor.
I'm not a huge fan of like the interior structure. Like when you're biting it and chewing on it, it's not the smoothest. So I think it goes in C tier.
That's fine. If you don't say that tastes amazing, you're an idiot.
That being said, I would have this above Hershey's.
Okay, so it's like
Because I think Hershey's was...
C+ or something.
Yeah, I think Hershey's was more offensive. Is this worse than Ghirardelli?
Yeah.
Ghirardelli's better? All right, well, we have our championship round. We have the Edel Vollmilch Moser Roth versus the Fazer sininen. I'm a little nervous. that the Fazer's going to lose to this because the Moser Roth... We were loving this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so packaging-wise, give it to the Moser Roth. I'm just going to say the MR. So I don't have to keep saying Moser Roth. Give it to the MR. All right?
Okay.
Moser. Maybe I'll just say Moser. Packaging was super cool on that. That being said, the Fazer, you know, it's very fun. Yeah, it gives me like Willy Wonka vibes with the foil. And the bar itself.
Perfection.
Now let's try this one again, and we will declare our winner.
Okay.
By far the smoothest and creamiest. By far. In a good way. It's a lot thinner than the Fazer. You could probably stack like maybe 2.5 of these in terms of density. Well, that does affect the tasting experience quite a bit.
This one is such like a dessert chocolate.
Now the moment of truth. Is Fazer actually the best? Or is it about to get taken down here in the championship round? Let's see.
Keep peace. And that is really tough. And the Fazer bar, and probably also indicative by the color, but it definitely has more of that like cocoa flavor for your milk chocolate.
I feel like it's the most true chocolate bar. I think in terms of just like pure true chocolate bars, the cocoa flavor from the Fazer is my favorite. Man, but the sad truth is that it is not superior to the Moser.
That's true.
I would prefer to eat the Moser. You know, that's a tough pill to swallow.
Experience. Yeah.
That is a tough pill to swallow.
Facts.
I didn't want it to be true. I wanted this to be king. But again, you know, like in terms of just like what you would think a chocolate bar is, I think this does do it best.
Yeah.
But I think the Moser innovates in a very productive way. I really love the smooth, supple nature of it. Oh, like it's almost buttery in a way. Wow. Honestly, like my biased opinion and my pro-Finland viewpoint on life would put Fazer as an S tier. Behind Moser Roth, I would say the Moser chocolate bar would be a higher S tier. But I don't even know if that's objectively true. I wonder if this is like a high A tier. Like this like maxes out at A tier.
A+, yeah.
Because I don't think it's like outstanding. I think it's great. But I don't think it's like perfect. Like if S tier is like perfect and superior, yeah.
That's a really good analysis. That's really fair.
But it, you know, but I love it.
And
But-
you can still love something
yeah.
that's A+.
Yeah. No, it's A+.
And love something that is
Totally.
also S.
Yeah. I
Like
in my
really-
heart I want it to be S tier, but I don't think it is. I think it's top of A. Wow, that's cool. I had never really had this chocolate before. You know, we did learn something good. Side note, we were supposed to have a Rittersport. What happened to it, my dear?
I hate it.
I don't know why. It's so hard to get your hands on just milk chocolate Ritter. Like they're all, you know, it has cornflakes in it. It has praline. It has. So the closest we could get was a hazelnut variety. And I was gonna say, okay, Robin, when you do our chocolate tasting video, we're just gonna eat around the hazelnuts. We're just gonna try to ignore the hazelnuts. So unfortunately, we don't have the Ritter to test today, but I do know that's an impressive chocolate bar too. That being said, I think we have our king. Yeah, Fazer, second best.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It hurts to say. It hurts my
does.
pride.
Yeah,
You know.
it's a little sad.
You know, still something to be proud of. I mean, the best thing the United States had to offer was like capping out at C tier. Actually, very bottom of B tier with the Ghirardelli.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. We really enjoy making content about Finland. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.